Hi, it's Aunt Hillary, and I'm going to tell you about another rad woman. Today we're going to talk about Hazel Scott. Hazel Scott, whose many talents helped blaze a bright trail. One day when Hazel Scott was a very little girl, she walked to the piano and began to play a church hymn. Hazel hadn't been taught to play the piano yet, and her mother, a piano teacher, watched in awe as Hazel played every note perfectly. After Hazel's parents divorced, her mother brought her talented daughter from their home in the island nation of Trinidad and Tobago to America. When she was only 8 years old, Hazel tried out for the Juilliard School of Music. She was way too young. You had to be 16 to get in, but her mother convinced them to let her audition. Her performance was so impressive that they offered her a scholarship. Hazel was a musical genius, they said. Her career took off from there. Hazel's styles combined classical music with jazz, blues, and swing, and she could sing in 7 languages. She went to school during the day, and in the evening she was the hottest act at the best nightclubs in New York City. She was seen acting on Broadway, and in 1950 she became the first African American to host her own television show, The Hazel Scott Show. Even though Hazel was famous, she still had to face racism in her life and in her career. A strong, outspoken woman, she never hesitated to speak up about injustice. She refused to play for any segregated audience, and when she became a movie star, she challenged the way Hollywood treated non-white people. She demanded to be paid the same way as white actors and refused to play roles that were demeaning to black people. Her strong belief made her a hero to many, but she also became a target for something called the House Committee on Un-American Activities, a group of paranoid politicians who put Hazel on their list of suspected communists. Even though she appeared before the committee to defend herself, they blacklisted her, which meant they told people not to hire her. Her popular TV show was canceled, and she moved to Paris, where she lived and played jazz music for many more years. Hazel never backed down from her principles and remained true to her amazing talents. Okay, so even if people fight back, you have to stand up for what you believe in. Okay, I love you, and I will see you later. Bye.